Hello, and here we are for a virtual lesson for the volunteering unit. You can see on this video here, obviously me in the corner, but you can also see my mouse moving around on the screen. So you've obviously been able already to navigate your way onto the Moodle page for this unit, and you can see here the virtual learning lesson, chat online with Army Reserves Careers Advisor. So first of all here, as you can see, I have a Voki with Borat. So if you just click on it here.
Hello, my name is Borat. I want you to participate in a virtual learning session. Here you will be using a chat room to speak with a serving soldier. As you know, Army Reserve soldiers are classed as volunteers, and you need to know about this to meet the criteria outlined in the unit spec. Please watch the video below of Erwin explaining how to use the chat room. You will need to ask specific questions to the soldier to find out information related to the unit. The questions are written below. When you have finished doing this, you should copy your answers onto a Word document and upload it to the Dropbox below.
Okay, so very straightforward task. You do need to know about the Army Reserves for this unit. So what you're going to do, you'll see first of all the second thing down there is a Word document uploaded to Moodle. It says questions to ask in the online chat. Click on this and open it up, and it looks exactly like this on your screen, or on my screen now. There are a series of questions in there that you need to go into the chat room and ask whoever's on the soldier about. So there's not too many there. There's only about 9 or 10 questions, and they're all very straightforward ones. So as we go back in to the middle page here, and if we were to click on this link here, link to the online Army Reserves chat room in the same ribbon, and I've already opened it here. Now this page will look like this. So if you look there, it says chat now, enter Army chat, and I click on this. Now, how best can we serve you? If we're to go in the drop down menu to Reserves Inquiry, and you have to make a login name. So obviously I'm going to use my own name, Erwin. Click this. So, and click go. Now occasionally there is a slight wait to get into the chat. It only takes maybe 5 or 10 seconds usually for it to load up. And there we can see at the very bottom of the screen here, you can see the chat. It says in this corner, waiting for a customer representative. Now this will usually take between 5 and... yeah, we're already online. So as you can see, hello. Now this person usually asks, yes, so the first thing they're asking me for there is name, age, gender, nationality, where I live, and so on. I don't need to provide this information because I know the answers already, but you don't. So what you're going to do is provide them with this information, and then after that begin using this document to ask the questions. So say for example, how many units are there, how long does the training last for the reserves, and so on. Okay, now once you've got the answers for these, you can copy information from this and then paste it into the Word document below the questions. Some of them are pretty straightforward, and you may not need to use the chat for all of them. So say for example how many units there are, rather than wasting the person's time and asking constant question after question, you might be advised maybe just using the Army Reserve website to get that information. But please do use the chat to find some of them. And when you have all the answers pasted into this document, save it, which you know how to do, into your documents folder. Then go back into the middle page and then click on upload the completed document here. In there you've obviously used Dropbox before, and eventually then I will then get that information and we'll check it out for you to check it's okay. I can check on the logs to see that you've done this, how long you've spent on the task, and of course in the end I can also get the information from you for the on the completed document. So pretty straightforward task, and gives you all the information you really required on that particular area.